What is up, boys? Welcome back to another vlog. I'm with my boy Alex here. We are in the Mercedes, absolutely gorgeous S580, basically a fake back, so Maybach without the badges, but beautiful pillows. Dude, the ambient lighting in here is absolutely insane. But there's a couple things I want to talk to you guys about. So first thing is, now you guys can join the memberships on YouTube. So you can join that for member only videos. You guys can get in contact with me specifically. So you can get in direct contact with me. You get members only videos. There's a bunch of benefits that come with it. You get early access to videos, and it's not expensive at all. The first tier, I'm pretty sure, is $6.99 a month. So super cheap. And then the second tier is like $12.99 a month. So again, not a big difference either. The second tier, you get 25% off of my social media guide, which is completely made by me, which I'm going to talk about that in a second. But the first is member only videos and early access to videos, all that. And then you also get like a badge next to your name when you comment, all that good stuff. And then second tier is for if you want 25% off the social media guide and if you want to get into contact with me. So check that out. It's on YouTube. Again, $6.99 a month for tier 1 and $12.99 a month for tier 2. So not too bad at all. Now, social media, I know you guys are here on like social media guide. Well, isn't that just like any other course? Well, I've been doing social media for 4 years now, so I've been doing it for a long time. I've been in the game for a while, especially Instagram. I've been in Instagram and YouTube for a long time. TikTok, I'm just new to, but I do have an account on TikTok doing pretty well. If you guys have seen my Instagram story or not, it is, I think, doing 600,000, I want to say likes total. And then we're doing over 4 million views with 26,000 profile views, and this is just in the last 5 months. And we are getting 4,500 followers from that 26,000 views. So pretty good return on that on the TikTok. Instagram's doing great. I'm having, you know, videos hit hundreds of thousands of views, so they're doing really well. And the like to view ratio is great, getting a lot of follows on that as well. So basically what my social media guide is it's completely written by me. I hand typed everything. There is no AI, no BS, and no friends whatsoever or partners or anything like that. It's completely by me and by me only. So basically what I offer is a couple different tiers. So we're gonna have a Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube tier, which I'm not sure on the price yet. This is all coming into the process right now as I am building it, and I'm doing this completely alone. The only person that's helping me is one of my dad's friends who builds websites for me, and that's where you guys will be able to purchase it. You guys can also DM me views on Instagram or TikTok, and I can get you guys early access to the full guide right now. Now it is for a discount. It's gonna be about $25, $24.99. You get TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, all my experiences and how you guys can grow your own page. And I know you're looking at this like, well, your page isn't that big on Instagram. You got 200 followers. Well, that's because I just started that account, and I do have a page on Instagram with over 12,000 followers. I also had another one when I was about 2 years ago that I don't use at all anymore. I grew that one to 32,500 followers, so a lot, and got 2 million views on a reel. I do have screenshots of all of this, so I'm not lying. I do have proof of all of it. But basically, you can DM me views on Instagram or TikTok right now, and you guys can get the full guide. And it's just a document that says different parts of everything. So Instagram, for example, there will be reels, posts, stories, and how those are important to growing your own social media. Anyways, eventually there will be a membership where you guys can talk one-on-one with me. You'll have my exact help. We'll have Zoom meetings, all that good stuff. And then we'll also do a little bit of a cheaper one where we're going to do kind of everything, and then we're gonna have a video in there too where I go over talking about it in case it's like hard to read and hard to understand, and I'll be there to answer your guys' questions like that. But the membership one, you're gonna be working with me one-on-one, which will be awesome, because like I said, I've had 4 years in the game, and especially if you guys are selling something, you guys can do a great job at getting sales, I guess, because social media is just a great way to get sales overall. And yeah, you can run ads, but to really get any ad people, you're spending at least a couple $100 a month, at least, and that just gets you leads. You want those to turn into actual sales. Now, what I do is I basically give you my 4 years of experience owning multiple social media accounts, and some do better than others. There's no doubt about that. Social media isn't perfect. It's not like a cheat hack. But basically I teach you what I have learned from doing social media and how I can help you grow yours, and what you can do to scale up your account based on whatever you do. It doesn't matter. It can be like a fitness account, it can be your clothing brand, it can be basically what I do, so cars and stuff like that. So basically anything like that I can help you out with. I don't run ads. Basically what I do is I give you all the guidance, being like, here's how many reels you need to post a week, how many you need to post a day, what your reels should be like, how long they should be, all that stuff, what stories you need to do, everything about lives and the account type you need to have. It really does get into depth and does play a big part. But like I said, you guys can DM me views, VIEWS, I'm sure you know how to spell views, on Instagram or TikTok, and that will help you get in contact with me and be able to start your social media so you can start scaling it to where you're, honestly, if you're selling a product, that'd be great. Like if you're a fitness influencer, you can sell a coaching program, and everyone's like, oh, well, you're selling courses, all this stuff, and it's like, I've been doing this for 4 years. I haven't got paid maybe more than $20 off of doing this because I never sold a product. And that's, you know, there's a lot of things I wish I did differently as a kid when I first started doing social media, to the point where I didn't even monetize it, so that's why I haven't made any money. So now I finally understand that really with everything can come a product. For example, you can see someone like a brand scaler. There's a lot of them out there. They'll scale your brand. So basically they run ads for you. You can see fitness influencers. Like I said, they'll have a coaching program. You might see like jewelry or clothing designers, and they'll sell obviously their product. And then there's also different things. You can sell a product or you can sell a service. And it just is great to use social media for that, because that is where you can get a lot of sales without having to spend any money really at all, unless you want to do ads. Now, of course, it's going to take longer. It's going to be harder to do, but if you really focus on what my guide says, I think you guys can really create a great account for you guys and grow it exponentially. And like I said, Instagram, social media in a whole isn't perfect. So I'm not a professional on this. I'm not like, I don't work with social media. I don't work with like Instagram. I'm not a partner with any of these companies. This is just my experience over the last 4 years of doing social media and what I think is really important and how I can help you guys. So anyway, the point of today's video is we're just gonna go out. We're gonna take his beautiful fake back Mercedes S580. Don't have to tell anybody that. Not like the girls know any different. And we're just gonna be driving around. It's actually raining like crazy right now. It's literally maybe 20 feet of visibility, but super light out, so it means it should be over pretty soon. Probably around 7 or 8 o'clock, hopefully. And we're just gonna go have some fun, show you guys around. Maybe we'll have some girls, some friends in the car and drive around a little bit. Maybe we'll see some cool cars down in the rain. You never know. So I'll see you guys, I guess, when we're doing something interesting. I just wanted to kind of get all that first stuff out of my system, and let's get straight into the video. All right, boys, so you can see it's nighttime now. We didn't really film a lot because I really want to film like playing the music in the background, but unfortunately YouTube is really strict with their copyright rules. But it was a fun at the beginning, but then it gets just so bad. I mean, I guess we are in the busiest week of spring break here in Siesta Key. That's where we were, but it is just terrible. There is drunk drivers everywhere, and it was just like cops everywhere, and we don't drink or smoke at all, which is, you know, it's like, oh, well, you're young, you're not supposed to. But, you know, there's a lot of kids our age that do all the drinking, smoking, and a lot worse than that. So, you know, we're just trying to come out here with a couple cars and just have a good time, play some white girl music. You guys know how it is. And you have people doing stuff like that, and I don't want to sound like a little girl, but like, it kind of just ruins the night. Like, you know, like, I just want to, bro, like, where are the girls that just want to go for a chill drive? Like, everyone's dressed to go to the club, everyone's dressed to go to like some beach mob or something. It's like, do you guys not just want to like stay in? Like, bro, this is much more chill. Like, just going for a drive like this, bro, just playing some like relaxing music would be so much nicer than having to go to a mob with a bunch of alcohol and drugs and kids that bring weapons that you don't even know that they have them because they're concealed. It just makes it so dangerous that, like, when these guys get drunk, like, they talk so much stuff and they do so much stuff to you. It's like, if you do something back, either one or two things, is like, you can really hurt them. Because we box, I don't know if you guys knew that, but my buddy and Alex and I box, which I'm not saying that to be like corny or anything, but like, when you've been boxing for a long time, your best thing to do is always avoid a fight, right? But you just don't know what these guys carry, and, you know, they're usually, not to bring anybody down, but they're usually like low lifers and, you know, just do drugs and all that. So they have a lot of imperfections and not able to control what they do when they're on all these substances. But anyways, I wanted to tell you guys that we're gonna get some clips for you on the way home now, because we're not playing any music. So we're gonna get some clips of the inside and kind of us just driving a little bit for you guys. On the light, bro, this thing hauls. 4-wheel drive. Oh yeah, gorgeous lighting in here. Looks like we got like cotton candy lighting, which kind of reminds me of what it is, I guess. But such an underrated car. Like, this is literally a Maybach without, I guess, the badges, the screen, and the captain seats, and the V12 engine. So yeah, I guess there's a little bit of stuff, but they do come pretty similar. And I know that, like, the price tag on these can be insane. Like, what did you say the sticker price was? Like,
this sticker price is $160,000.
Caution, pothole.
Oh, thank you, Mercedes.
$160,000, which is kind of insane. We just passed the Lamborghini dealership back there. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it, but
it was so worth the money, though.
What?
The Mercedes.
Oh yeah, bro, this thing's insane. Like,
Red guts.
like, you need the S63 because that would be like the exhaust that you could get, like where you get like the exhaust sound.
I mean, yeah, but the S63 and the S-Class are pretty much the same thing, right? Same engine layout, right? Same build. Obviously, it's tuned differently, right? It's tuned by like more AMG style. Like, this has an AMG package in it, so technically all I gotta do is tune it, right? Maybe upgrade the turbos, straight pipe it, obviously, down pipe, stuff like that. Nothing crazy though, because it's already
nothing
like
crazy as he lists like $20,000 in mods.
Hey, it's already like 500 horsepower, and how much? 520.
Not hauls. It's just quiet, but like it's like a Rolls, right? So when you're in a Rolls, actually they're a lot more comfy, but this is pretty comfortable. When this turns, which is cool, is like the seats here kind of, you know, blow up on each side to kind of keep you in place. And there's different modes which will keep the car, like when you're cornering, it'll keep the car like really bouncy, or not bouncy, but it'll like turn. It's kind of like you're leaning with the car. It's kind of a fun feature, which would be terrible on the track because you need a stiff suspension for the track, but it's just fun to go around town and do it. And it's just such a easy car to drive, and it's got like the 4-wheel steering in it, which is super nice, especially for U-turns. And this thing's kind of like a boat, like it's super long, but it's a super cool car to drive nevertheless. Super fun. Just a little 0 to 45. Dude, it's like all wet here. Like, the roads are wet. So it must have rained here and not at Siesta.